What is genealogy? If we open any scientific book from the last few centuries, we find lots of untruths about women. The status and truth of women has been obfuscated many times and in many ways. Abdullah Öcalan is the first philosopher that proposed, instead of feminism, the concept of genealogy, which can perhaps better serve the purpose. The meaning of the word genealogy is science of women, but science of life at the same time, because women in life, in Kurdish Jin and Jian, share the same root. The connection of women with life is actually what genealogy is researching. The science that doesn't acknowledge women does not acknowledge life either. This is why the science of the man in the white coat who represents intelligence and appears in any advertisement is going in circles instead of finding solutions for the problems of humanity. Why are there more books in the libraries than the sand at the beach, but we still face a huge crisis? Genealogy shows how women and nature are the foundation of life, and it's excavating the history of life and freedom, not the one of destruction and power. How did genealogy start? Genealogy as a term was first used in the book Sociology of Freedom by Abdullah Öcalan. But genealogy isn't a science within books. It has started with the active struggle of Kurdish women. Actually, the story of genealogy starts with the story of Sara, Sakine Cansız, who was the first woman within the Kurdish freedom struggle who analyzed the social problems of women in Kurdistan. Within the Kurdish freedom movement, the personality was viewed in connection with the society. So Öcalan especially focused on personality analysis and was doing this within the context of one's society. Because Öcalan sees the freedom of society connected to the freedom of women, he especially wanted to further develop women. Within these efforts, the autonomous women's works evolved within Kurdistan, Turkey, and Europe. Also, the militant struggle of women began in the mountains of Kurdistan. So genealogy was never a dry science of books, but has always asked the question, how can we live a free life? And it tries to answer this in the first place. Why genealogy? We have all heard our mothers tell us we won't be anything without a diploma. And have you ever wondered about your weekly schedule? Math, chemistry, biology, where do these subdivisions come from? How come we feel so far from science? With science not society or life, but a piece of paper comes to mind. Nowadays, our thoughts, feelings, food, bodies, minds, souls, water, and everything is being analyzed and experiments are being made. But instead of getting a better understanding of life, it has been fragmented, annihilated, and killed off. There's a great need for a science of life, of women and society. A science that really creates an understanding that educates everyone, not only the ones that pay for school. A science that evolves solutions for social problems and thinks of everyone. A great meaning of knowledge is also life itself. Knowledge is important in giving meaning to life, not to misuse knowledge for exploiting something. Because the science of today may produce knowledge, but actually doesn't know how to create a healthy social living. Genealogy questions why science has become so far from society.
Tune in to our next video to find out about this and to see how genealogy relates to other systems of knowledge.